Well, it's the middle of October, and as always happens in Michigan, the colors on the leaves start to change quickly now. The colder temperatures set in and the trees go from green to beautiful colors. Hey, Bob the Spider Hunter. We've been talking about the Micrathena spider, and in particular the Spinebacked Micrathena. And we've looked also at a couple other of the species. There's 3 different species of the Micrathena spiders. Today we're going to review the Spinebacked Micrathena, as well as take a look at the arrow-shaped Microthena. And in particular, we've also been looking at the Spinybacked spider, the small little colorful one with the 6 spines on its back. We're going to take a look at that one a little more in detail today as well. And there's one question I want to answer today, and it's this. In the Spinebacked Micrathena, there's something that's really difficult to observe in this species. What is it? Hey, we're going to find out. Let's go. Bit breezy here. The old girl's eating something for lunch. Let's see what else we can find. Since I don't see the spider in its web or hub, I'm going to look down some of the drag threads. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. There's a drag thread going out this way. I don't see anything on it. It goes way over there to that small tree. So let's look the other direction. Oh! While I was looking one way, the girl returned to her web. Back to the hub she goes. Hey, good morning. Bob the Spider Hunter here. It's early. I find myself in Osprey, Florida, about ready to head into a state park to do some spider hunting. Let's get going. The day's still young. I got a lot to see. Well, this definitely has the look of Florida. I always love the moss on the trees. A little bit nippy at the moment, but we can live with that, coming from Michigan, that is. So I'm looking around. I'm hoping to find myself some of the Spinybacked spiders. Even though it's chilly here, I think they may be still hanging around. There's a little spider right over here repairing its web from last night. A little bit breezy out here, so it's hard to keep the camera and the spider and its web steady for filming. But yeah, there's some spiders around. Hi. Love this serenity out here. This is just a really nice, quiet walk. A little bit of a breeze. Some drag threads going on around here. Yeah. Orchard orbweaver here. Female. Very breezy this morning. Another orchard orbweaver right down here over a little creek. And her little orb web is glistening in the sunshine. Just hanging out, waiting for some breakfast. Got a nice designed web. And I love how the sun dances on it. You'll notice in the orb weaver, this particular orchard orb weaver, she leaves a good hole in the center of her web. And those spokes that reach into the center of the web are not sticky. Just the ones that go around the orb after that big hole begins to give way for the actual webbed section of her orb web. And that's designed that way for a couple of reasons. One, she can take off any which direction, not get stuck in her own web by using the spokes, which are non-sticky, to venture out into other places as she feels prey in her web. Well, we'll leave her for, hopefully gets herself some breakfast. We'll see what else we can find. Well, I must tell you that the orchard spider can get a little boring when that's the only spider you're finding. So I headed out of the park and walked up to a highway or expressway and just was checking in a guardrail. Sometimes I find spiders hanging out in weird places. So stopped in this guardrail, and sure enough, there was a spider there, actually several of them, with a web I'd never seen, like a crisscross, like a checkerboard pattern web. And so I stopped and did some filming. Couldn't wait to get home and figure out what in the world kind of a spider I had found there. And lo and behold, it's a spider that's not found in the United States, but basically Africa, Asia, some very tropical places. So to find one, I couldn't wait to get home to figure out what in the world I had found. And turns out it came over here, we don't know exactly when. It was discovered in 2000. And here I come upon it and find it as well. It was making its way into Miami-Dade County area. And just so happened it found this guardrail. They talk about it going into guardrails, and sure enough, that's where I found this one. So enjoy that little spider. For me, a great find. Something I may never see again, but a great discovery for me. This is really noisy here, but I want you to check out that web. That's like a checkerboard down there. I have never seen a web like this before. And I think the spiders that I'm looking at here are communal. In other words, they're sharing a web area. And I have never seen these spiders either. They're small and brown, and they share webbing. I'll find some here for you. Right here at the tip of my finger, he's shaking. Can you see that little spider shaking down there? Now the Micrathena spider that I've been filming, this is her little habitat. No, that's not her egg sac, that's from a previous spider. But the Micrathena, she's been enjoying the luxury of me taking good care of her inside this, her current habitat. But she's been nice to have around, nice to see, nice to film. Gotta love a spider with those kinds of armor on her body. We've seen the girl quite a bit. Now what I really wanted to show you was in her habitat right over here. I only had her in here for one day, and she decided to lay her egg sac in here, which is right down over there. It's not a very big egg sac in comparison to other egg sacs that I've seen, but this is a small spider, so her egg sac's not going to be that big. The yellow area is the actual eggs, and then the white webbing area around it is for protection. Almost looks like a fried egg, doesn't it? Okay. I'll put Mama back inside with her egg sac so she feels comfortable about those being in good care. That would be her care, and not mine. And there's one question I'd like to tackle today, and it's this. Take 3.